guys, what's up? Wow, I would never think of the day that I will ever talk about this movie. Trust me, I didn't really want to, but with all the shitty bad movies I've been seeing lately here and there, why not? You know, I saw this movie years ago, during the VHS market days, and Warlock 3, The End of Innocence. Please check my original retired page at Ali Posted Crazy, aka Looney Bin, which I reviewed Warlock 1 and 2. Of course, you guys didn't know me. If you follow me, I do love Julian Sands. I do love Warlock 1 and 2. I wish they made a real part 3. This part 3, of course, is to capitalize on the other first two movies. Um, I admit, when I first saw this movie, I was a fanboy. I still am, though, by the way. Yes, I am a fanboy for Julian Sands and Warlock. God. I hope they do another sequel to it. They gotta do part 4 now, since this is already stuck in the library. Um, but Julian Sands is still in good shape. I saw pictures of him now. He's still fit. Have you saw him in Blood and Bones, that action movie with Michael Jai White? He looked like a crime fighter leader, walk with his white kid in a white suit. He's still in good shape. He can still play this fucking character. But no, in Warlock 3, we have like a new actor playing Warlock. And of course, because the thing with Warlock 1 and 2 is like, it was the same guy that played it, but they took him into different scenarios. So when part 3 came along, I was like, okay, maybe this guy is Julian Sands. It looked a little bit like him. You know, maybe he changes his style, you know. When I rented it, it wasn't him, it wasn't Julian Sands, it was a different guy playing Warlock, you know. But we have Ashley Lawrence, and I'll come back. Ashley Lawrence is the Scream Queen from the Hellraiser movies from 1 and 2, and one of the updated Hellraiser movies. I forgot which one, but we all know Ashley Lawrence. She plays the hot chick. She's a hot chick. Fuck it, she's cute. I think she was in The Prophecy. Am I right? No, that's Carrie Weber. My mistake. Um. Anyway, Ashley Lawrence's character got called by curator that, you welcome to this old house. You know, take things away before they demolish the house, like. And so she went to the house because she wanted to know more about herself, you know, who she is. You know, she doesn't have any memories because I think she said she was adopted, her character. And then later on, she experienced like these hauntings, like something weird going around the house. And then later on, her friends come into this house and decide to spend the day with her, have fun, you know, like a cabin in the woods type of thing. You know, let's party, let's have fun, you know, we're in this unknown location, like where it's like secluded pretty much, like. You know, the curator comes in, tell a little bit about the house, then suddenly, boop, the Warlock comes in. Played by Bruce Payne, I think that's his name. Look a little bit like Julian Sands, look a little bit more muscular, had the black outfit, all black. And he plays like an architect that he wants to buy the house. He started playing around, and then later on, the curator was looking at him like, who is this guy, you know? And then Warlock kills him, you know, by ripping his neck. You know, his throat, excuse me. And then later on, Ashley Lawrence's character comes to him and asks him, where's the curator? And he said that the curator left. Later on in the movie, Ashley Lawrence invited him to stay over because the weather was supposed to be bad. I didn't hear no thunder sounds or anything, but she said the weather was bad outside. So Warlock stayed in the house, and he started talking to the friends one by one, trying to get into their head, trying to know about her, trying to get into their soul, because the Warlock would use the items to tempt them, and what the Warlock needs is that he needs to sacrifice the girl. There's also a flashback scene about the little girl and her mom, how the mom battled the Warlock. But the thing is, like, what confuses me a little bit is that when I see the little girl and her mom, this look like takes place like in the 18th century or something, maybe, or 16th century. So you telling me Ashley Lawrence is like 18th century, like, born or something? I'm confused because I don't think the way her character looked, I don't think they would wear that type of outfit in the 19th century. You know what I'm saying, guys? And her age for the movies, like, she should be way older than that grandma old. You know what I'm saying? So this leads to me a lot of confusion. So I don't know. Maybe that little girl's probably her great grandmother. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I followed the story right. I hope please somebody correct me below the box. And anyway, pretty much the Warlock's pretty much tempting. He has to tempt the friends, each of her friends, and then what they have to do is give up. Like, if they say yes, if all of them say yes, that he has like the permission to sacrifice Ashley Lawrence's character because he failed to sacrifice the little girl in the past. So this time, pretty much Warlock wants to make up for his mistake. And if he kills Ashley Lawrence's character, then he gets to bring evil to the world. And pretty much the Warlock tempts the friend. Like once, the second lady, he turned into glass. One guy actually fell in love with Ashley Lawrence's character, but she already has a boyfriend. So he starts seducing him, like, you know what, I can get you a heart, you know, like, I can get you to, like, for her to love you, like, trying to trick him. And the boyfriend, you know, trying to, like, and her main boyfriend, he talked about he has this watch. It's like pretty much they're giving up items. And once the Warlock got them tempted and stuff, and they finally gave in, he finally got Ashley Lawrence's character ready to sacrifice her. She was able to get out the sacrifice table and fight off the Warlock. You know, she went inside the broken wall. She's like the doll, and she takes the doll. Yeah, she's battling the Warlock with the fucking doll. You know, like back up, back up. Warlock got scared because, and the lady picked up the knife that the Warlock was about to sacrifice her with. She stabbed him the Warlock. It did not work. He said, "You can't use my own weapon." And then Ashley Lawrence's character, remember, like, she had a flashback with the knife and the doll, and when she stabs the doll, that's when she saw, like, another knife inside the doll, and that's the good knife. Like, pretty much, she used that weapon against the wall. She stabbed the Warlock. Warlock turned into a white demon. He's dead. And then Ashley Lawrence's character walks out the wall. She has a flashback of, I guess, her mom, I don't know, or maybe this lady talking to this little girl. I don't know if it's her or maybe her grandmother, because I'm confused right now. Anyway, she got into the wall. She walks upstairs. She saw this book saying about the Tariat card, saying that she's strong, like strength, like it represents strength, and she walks off. And that's the end of Warlock, the end of Innocence. Um, you know, the movie was like, okay, I admit, as being a fanboy, I hated this movie, but this movie's okay. You know, it's decent for what it was, and will I watch it over and over again? Actually, no. I watch it when I'm like really bored, like right now, to watch this again. And you know, why not? You know what? Since everything in home video market is continuing with franchises like Long Ton, for example. You know, the Long Ton was in a fucking movie theater. Say Warlock. It was in a movie theater. They got Warlock 3 and straight to home market. You know what, Hollywood? You watching this? Release another one. Fuck it. Maybe we could get a better improvement. Maybe get Warlock 4, Warlock 5. Make this a franchise. Let's continue it. Why not? You know, because, you know, Julian says, like, when that Julian says, make sure the writing is good. You know, fuck it. Warlock 3 was decent. I mean, the writing was that, to me, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I had like silly moments, though, but, you know, like, again, it's like, what do you expect from a movie like this, you know? Like, how they have it here. Excuse me, my pointing camera thing. How they have it over here, for example. You know? Yeah, but Warlock 3 is decent. You can watch for Netflix for free for streaming. And I think Warlock 1 and 2 is out for streaming for free too on Netflix also. But I do own it in my DVD collection, so yeah, because I'm a Julian Sands fan. That's why. Anyway, guys, peace.